My name is Mark Seybold. I'm the Chief Information Officer for the State University of New York College at Old Westbury. Old Westbury is a beautiful campus. We're on 600 acres out in Nassau County. We've got over 4,000 students. Our issues as an open university environment, unlike a business where we have a large body of students that will bring their own devices, is to keep that network usable and at the same time protect the people that are using it. And so we were anxious to be able to deal with the bandwidth issues that we had. We wanted to be able to fold traffic shaping into a single device. We absolutely wanted the level of intelligence in terms of the protocols and applications that were available in next generation devices. And maybe above and beyond anything else, we really needed to bind them into user IDs, because it's those three things combined together that really allow you to determine what's going on in the network, and that in turn allows you to keep it functional and to allocate those resources in a fair and reasonable way. Well, one of the things that's definitely changed over time is the environment has become far more dynamic. I would say as little as 5 years back, you could get away with static rules. But today it's no longer true. We need to be able to look at applications from a much more dynamic point of view, and that means that we've got to have transparency. If you can't tell what's actually happening on the network in sense of applications, bind those back to particular user IDs, and be able to have some temporal sense of when these things are happening, you can no longer really satisfy the constraints that I mentioned at the beginning of the conversation. Well, the problem with that approach today is a faculty member can go into the classroom and they'll want to show a YouTube video that has an academic point to it. There's some reason that they want to play this in the classroom in front of 40 people at the same time and then be able to have a discussion. But while that's going on, you might have hundreds of students in a library or public access computer labs that are also going on Facebook and YouTube and trying to watch things either from a recreational point of view, or they might be academic as well, but they're interfering with that ability of the faculty member to conduct their class. And there needs to be a comfort level that there is a cultural alignment between your organization and theirs, that philosophically they're going in the same direction, that what's important to you in terms of a problem is important to them, and that they'll stand behind the product when issues come up. Management has become significantly simpler. There's only one device to go and look at. Transparency has increased because it can see much more than the previous other two devices did, and it presents it in a fairly easy to see display. For the first time, we're actually able to associate user IDs back to applications, which is a very big jump up from what we had before. The number of applications it can see is greater, and the ability to feed this information back into behavioral analysis has been a definite plus. It's been outstanding from the word go. Our initial contact was directly through SonicWALL, and our account rep has absolutely bent over backwards to ensure that things have gone smoothly. And they've been totally accommodating. I would say SonicWALL is definitely an option to look at. And in our case, yes, we'd recommend it. It was a good fit.